welcome back to Relearning Minecraft. This is episode number 4. As I promised, we are back in the village today. Nothing much has changed here. I have not been over here since episode 1, I think. That's crazy long time ago. But today we're going to start some houses. We're gonna redo all of these giant buildings, except there's one issue. I have villagers in at least this one, and they need to move because their house is about to be destroyed. So, what are we gonna do with you guys? You know what? For now, I think you're just gonna go in a hole. And we'll deal with you later. Yep, thank you. So, we're gonna get rid of all of these houses around, and I think because I have other plans for this, I don't want this village to just be houses. I want there to be, like a little trading spot, like a little farmer's market. Of course, a little farm. There's a mine close by. I want it to be a whole little community. So, instead of doing houses, it would be more efficient to do apartments. So that's what I think we're gonna do, some apartments. I've sort of mapped out a little bit where I want everything to be, so I'm thinking the little trading spot, little shopping district, if you will, should be kind of by the beach. That way it kind of seems like a little community sort of spot, like the downtown kind of area where everyone hangs out, and then the apartments will be by the gate on the other side, and the farm should be close to that, I think. I don't know, that is workable. We're gonna figure that out as we go. Anyways, Pinterest is my best friend during all of this because it is giving me all the great ideas on how to decorate and actually just build. So I've got a few ideas. I'm going to expand my block palette a little bit, so let's get going. Okay, I got distracted. You know me, I can't ever finish a single thing. I want to try my hand at texturing. I've never done any texturing before, but I want to make a little retaining wall by the beach here. So I've got some blocks that I think will look good. I've been watching YouTubers. I think I kind of understand what it's about. So I need to just build this up a little bit more, and then we can get started. Okay, that's built up. So I've got some mossy cobble here. Now here's what I'm thinking, right? If we do kind of like a gradient, so like mossy cobble next to the grass, and then put cobblestone next to that, it's kind of like a gradient, right? So then that way, it kind of looks like the cobble and the grass are kind of like melding into each other, so you're not just going like straight grass to cobble, you kind of get the vibe. And then I've also got some stone here, so then like cobbled stone. I've got some gravel that can go in there too. So it's kind of supposed to be like, you know how you go to the beach and sometimes it like there's more of like a cliff and there's like a rocky edge. That's kind of what we're going for here. So yeah, I'm gonna just play around a little bit with this for a while. I don't actually know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna place blocks and hopefully something looks good. I just remember Tough. Tough is gonna work. I've never actually used it before. It's still new to me, but it has that green hue to it, so it's gonna blend in really well and add another block to the gradient. Yeah, see, that works really well, and I think that's gonna help tie this together a lot better. Yeah, this was good remembering. I think I like how this looks. Yeah, a little wall up there. That looks good, I like it. Okay, let me kind of explain what I was trying to say before about the planning here. So, we need the apartments and we need the little kind of town square area, right? So, what I'm thinking is the town square sort of trading area goes over here, right, in like this little corner, so they can have their like stalls and like the little bell. That's all gonna go right there. And then the apartments are gonna go over in that far corner over there. And then the farm is gonna be up on that little ridge up there. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get started on the apartments now and we'll see how that looks. Alright, I've mined out a little bit of an area here to start the apartments. I think I'm actually gonna do what would be better described as condos. So instead of having one big building, I'm gonna have like 4 small ones. So I'm just gonna start by laying out some foundations here. But I think one big building is maybe just going to be too big, and having it broken up a little bit into 4 smaller ones is going to look a little bit nicer. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of what I was imagining, even though I've been calling it apartments here. So I just need to do this math and figure out how to space it. Alright, that was a lot of back and forth with the front of the buildings, but I had the general shape laid out. They just need a little bit more detailing. Does anyone else hate scaffolding? On one hand, it's really useful, but I've never actually used it before, and I cannot seem to get how it works. Like, I'm too high up now. If I place a block here, then I should just be able to, I don't get it. Nope, see, it doesn't. No, that's not what I want. Okay, that's really lopsided. Okay, that's a little better, but it's still not great. I think it needs a little bit more. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Now we just have to do that to the other 3 buildings, but I'm really happy with how that turned out, actually. That's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Building 2 complete. I'm actually pretty happy with the front of these. They're looking pretty good. Well, actually the roofs, I think... Oh, it's lopsided. Yep, that's lopsided. I need to fix that. I think there's something missing on the front of these buildings. The detailing on the outside is good, but it still seems really flat. but for now I'm just gonna fix this and we'll figure the rest out later. Boom. Boom, we are making progress. Alright, I just need to do the roofs and then I think that's the main shaping of all the buildings done. Let's go! Okay, I finished the apartments, I think. I think they're all done. I've decorated the inside so you can kind of see already, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour. You've already seen all the outsides, the roofs and everything, but I want to show you the insides. Most of them are pretty much the same. They've all got 2 beds and just a few little decorations. Most of them have a little flower pot. I've tried to add a lantern to all of them. Some of them have like their own little specialties, like the lectern, there's the fletching table downstairs, and most of them have got a painting in them as well. So I think I've leveled up my interior design a little bit. This one's very similar. They're all very similar, though I've tried to make them all a little bit different. So they've all got their own little personality to them. So those are the front 2. And then coming back here, again, very similar. A little painting, some flower pots. But yeah, they're just cute little apartments that I think the villagers will love. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get them actually to come in here. I think they will naturally when the sun goes down. Right now, most of them are either trapped underground or in boats throughout the village. But yeah, I've got my cute little berry bushes down here. I think look great. I'm gonna find another trapdoor to put on there and put some flowers or something up there. I don't really know yet. But next, I'm gonna make this a little farm. I think this is going to be a little farm, and that's about it. And I think that is a good spot to end. This episode has been a lot more chill than last episode. See, I promised we'd go back to the chill building vibes, and we did. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. Once again, it means so much to me, and I hope to see you next time when we continue the village. Have a great day. Bye!